apply a little pressure, niggas switch. This ain't no ordinary rap, it's that big old drip. We the ones that hop out, walk up, and be swinging sticks. If you mad, nigga, blow some. We them niggas with them torches, we'll toast some. If you lost, nigga, hold some. We them niggas calling shots, we'll coast some, bitch. Niggas talking, do it. If you ain't talking about the devil, then I'm deaf to it.
Alright, we going. What's up?
Mic check. So what's up, man? So my name is Jay West. You know, some people know me as West, you know, out here in the South area for sure.
South area what, man? Come on, the people need to know where we at, what we talk about, what we
man,
at right now.
So me, you know, I was brought back to G Parkway, back when it was still G Parkway. Then Sacramento.
Gotcha.
Sacramento, California, you know, that's where I'm from, where I've been since 91. So, you know what I mean? Been out here grinding for a while, you know what I mean? That had a lot of stuff on the table, but always decided to go the independent way.
And what are you talking about?
In the sense of music.
Okay, so you rap?
Yeah.
I think the people gotta know, man. Tell them who you are, man. We in here. Hey, I had 2 cups of coffee, man. The people need to know. You rap, Sacramento, G Parkway. Come on, man.
Look, man, so, you know, Sacramento, I was born in G Parkway, you know what I mean? We moved to Valley High right behind the school, you know what I mean, when I was like 4, 5. But I went to Union House, Jackman, Valley High, so, you know, it's pretty much, you know, it don't get no more south than that. But I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, been rapping in this game for a while, you know what I mean? You could even find some footage of me with the Jacka, you know what I mean, way back in the day. So we've been rocking for a little bit, RP to Big Bro.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But other than that, man, we've been on this music, and I've been pushing my clothing line. You know what I mean? Added Up Supply Code. You see me repping it, Added Up Supply Code. You know I will not wear a white man's clothing no more. Because, you know what I mean, we got to support each other. Everybody who doing shit in the South, they know me for sure. I'm supporting y'all. They already know I'm always supporting. And so, you know, I'm just trying to bring the city together. So really, ain't no Sacramento artist off the table for me to work with.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, I done always show them all love and shit. Before all the crazy shit start happening, everybody was in the mix with each other. You know what I'm saying? So
how important do you think that is, like, for everyone to work
I think really, you know what I mean, really that's what's setting us apart. You know what I mean? Because even like me, you know, who be really neutral and all the shit, you know what I mean? I still gotta be sided with my South niggas, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it's a conflict of interest, you know what I'm saying, with the whole, you feel me, going back and forth.
Right.
When, you know what I mean, keep that in the streets. For the music side of it, let's all eat, you know what I mean? Because all that other shit is just downplaying us and, you know, taking shine from the city.
Right.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, if we could all come together in a sense of like, you know what I mean, put the bullshit aside. Right. Just for the music part of it. So niggas could do shows. You feel me? Because niggas losing opportunities and shit trying to do these shows. And then you know, little dumb shit happen. Motherfuckers don't even get to perform. Can't, you know what I mean? You can't even support a rap career out here in Sacramento right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the way how this shit going right now is you gotta go somewhere else. Right. Otherwise, more than likely, it's not gonna go smooth. Even people's fights, you know what I mean? My boy had an MMA fight, you know what I mean? Niggas didn't even get to fight, you know what I mean? He was the main event. Niggas didn't get to fight. Why? Because Sacramento is wild right now. You feel me? They started a riot, you know what I mean? It was like 20 fights going on at once. Damn. So this is last night, too. You know what I'm saying? For real. Damn. So it's like, you know what I mean? I hope everybody got back safe, got home safe, but you know what I mean? I seen a lot of police out there and they don't want to help, you know what I mean? They don't want to do you no helping. They just want to cause you harm. So
what, how do you get to the point, like, where do you see yourself? How long you been rapping?
Really in the scene for about, I say since 2011, 2012, it became serious. And we start, you know, doing what everybody does, you know, trying to gather up what we can so we can record ourselves. Right. And then once we record ourselves, it's like, oh, you know, you so juiced to hear yourself on something, You don't realize that it sounds like shit.
Like you mean quality-wise?
Quality-wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like lyrics, everything could be dope, but you don't realize that the production is such a important piece. So you know what I mean? So, you know, to dive in to the rap game, everybody gonna start off, you know, going, oh, I could do it myself. Right. I'm gonna get the camera. It's harder than you think. You know what I mean? It's definitely harder than it looks. You know, and it's more expensive than it looks. You know, it's one of the most expensive careers. And that's what people don't realize. You know what I mean? Doing everything self-funded.
Right.
You know what I mean? All that shit, you know, comes with bumping your head, taking losses, but you got to get up. You know what I mean? When you get up and you could just move on with it, you know what I mean? Show your resilience to people saying, okay, you know, he not going to do it anyway because I know him. I know how he really is.
Right.
You got to show them they really don't know you, though. You know? And when it comes to that, it make them open up like, oh, maybe I should have fucked with it.
Right.
You know? And so when that realization come to people, and by that time it's too late. You know what I mean? As for me, you know, I got my circle. I know who I'm going to be around. I know who I'm going to work with. I know who could get me to that next level.
Right.
And it had to come with trust and love. You feel me? It didn't come with, oh, money or, you feel me? Nothing like that, because I've done stuff with money and I've done stuff, you know what I mean, trying to fund it. And there's not the same reciprocated, you know, energy and, what would you call that? Like, not, man, damn. Nigga got stuck for a second, but basically like
we keeping it on, baby. The streets need to know.
You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Hey, look. So basically, you know what I mean? That inspiration, though. You know what I mean? That same type of, you know, believing in you and trying to come to the same agreement at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Same solution, same freaking all that shit. You know what I mean?
At what point did you know, like, all right, you know what? I could invest my money into my dream. Because like you said, it is expensive.
Man,
at what point did you know, like, all right, now's the time to really start putting the money into it?
Shit, when everybody started asking for fucking prices. You know what I mean? For a show. Right. You want to do a show, you got to pay. They don't know you. Who the fuck is you?
Right.
You know, so, you know what I mean? Real talk. So, you know, a lot of people think you could just jump in it, you know? But this is stuff that we done built rapport with. You know, and a lot of the people that started off doing my shows then made 2, 3, 4 companies now, you know, of promotional companies and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I've built rapport with so many of these people. They know who I am. They know I can bring a crowd. They know I'm going to do a fantastic job at performing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people born when they perform. I don't know why, you know, and I'm just, not to throw no shade or nothing, but I feel like, you know, did you even try to rehearse? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you, you know, it's just to a point now where it's like, you know, in the rap game for sure, everybody wants to do it, but nobody really wants to take it really all the way serious. You know what I mean? Even with like a clothing line, you know what I mean? Everybody say, oh, check this out, oh, check this out. But you got to brand yourself. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
And so when that comes to that, it's like, you know, a lot of people wouldn't even buy the shirts. Once I said, okay, y'all think I'm playing, I wouldn't put it in diamonds. Now everybody think, okay, I got to give me some too. You know what I mean? And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn. You know, like I fuck with niggas without them having chains or anything. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, if I see if you willing to, you know, put yourself out there like that and you got the drive to succeed, you know, I'm trying to support that, especially if you're from my city.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't realize that I don't play, you know, the fence or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So there's certain people out here that like me and there's certain people that don't. For the ones who don't, they don't come and tell me.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you. You know what I mean? From all different areas, you know what I mean? I got love. And that's just due to the fact that, you know, I'm not being nobody I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm just myself. And
have you always, like, seemed like you kind of have your mind made up at an early age? Did you already know where you was trying to go in life?
Man, I tell you like this, man. I remember being about 4 years old, man.
Damn.
And watching the Hot Boys. And right after the Hot Boys, that song, Girl, You Look Good Once You Back That Ass Up. You know what I mean?
Right.
That song came on. I remember looking at my dad, you know what I mean? And telling him like I want to do that. Like, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even, I don't know what it was, but it just looked like that's fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I've always been a type of kid who didn't mind entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I remember my grandpa used to make us have little dance competitions and stuff like that. And I always was the winner. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People be like, oh, they might be playing favoritism. Nah, like, you know what I mean? I'm entertaining these people.
Right.
And so I understood at an early age that, you know, I could control the way people feel by doing a movement or speaking or just being funny or energetic.
Right.
And so, you know, I think that's a gift that I didn't even realize I had, but at an early age, I realized, like, you know, it's better to make those type of memories.
Right.
You know, and so I just live it up every time. You know, you gotta live it up, and that's all people want to see anyway. Is, you know, the real you.
Right.
So when it's really you, it's like, okay.
How did that affect school?
I mean, everybody will tell you, you know what I mean? In school, I never stuck with a certain this people or that people. You know, I was kind of a floater in the sense of that. But anybody who really know, you know what I mean? I ain't even go to fucking school. You know what I mean? My mom used to drop me off in front of Jackman. I wait till she drove. I know she got to go work for the state. Right. I turn around and walk back home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I lost my dad at an early age. So it wasn't, I didn't have no fear. What am I scared of?
How old were you?
I was about, I was 10 years old. My dad got jumped and put in a vegetative state. You know? And as a kid, I'd be like, oh, it's kind of hard to talk about. But, you know, now being older and an adult, having my own kid, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's part of life. And it made me part of who I am, you know? Because I was one of the only kids that my dad used to take with him, you know what I mean, when he go and do whatever he was doing.
Right.
And so some of my siblings didn't get to see that. And I realized, like, that's why I am the way I am. Right. You know what I mean? I've been out the house probably since I was about 16. I was very hard-headed. Right. You know what I mean? And like I said, I disappeared from school about 10th grade. Everybody at Valley High probably was like, I don't know where he went. You know what I mean? I had a broken arm. I broke my arm when I was doing judo. I broke my arm during a fight. And I had a cast, and I remember once that cast came off, my mom had sent me to military school. So when I went to military school, a lot of people didn't know where I went. But that's where I went. I went to military school for 6.5 months. You know what I mean? And didn't come home. So I was right next to the California Men's Colony in San Luis Obispo. And, you know, that shit woke me up.
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean? We was lined up next to the prisoners. At the same time, it's like, okay.
How did you feel in that, like, when you first got there?
You know, at first, my mom was telling me, like, it's a boarding school. Oh. So I'm like, oh, I'm finna be cool. I'm finna have a joy. I'm finna be fucking around with girls. I'm finna be having my fun. Nah, you know what I mean? When we crossed into the gates, and I'm like, this damn near the desert.
Right.
You know what I mean? We on a mountain, and we crossing into, you feel me? Ain't nothing but armed guards and shit. I'm thinking, I think I done been kind of played just now. You know what I mean? So right. I'm like, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me think about this. You know? So, and the cold part about it was like, you know, you had the option to leave. You know, but my mom done spent about $300-400 something on me. You know, on my, I think you had to pay for like the clothes and all the shit I was gonna need when I was there. Right. And, you know, I was like, I can't do her wrong. You know what I mean? I knew my mom didn't have it like that. I didn't grow up the best. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up at least, you know, having all name brand shit and all this other shit. Right. All that shit came when I was able to get it myself.
That's a crazy decision, though, that you thought that far ahead for your mom. You know what I'm saying? Most people would be like, nah, I ain't trying to be here. So but you like,
yeah. But I know, like, I know, like, I watched my mom struggle to get all the shit. Right. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking I'm going somewhere nice and fancy. Right. Fuck no, you know what I mean? But, you know, I say that shit probably made me grow. Like, you know what I mean? Because I was pretty short. You know what I mean? I was probably like 5'5", maybe. And then coming back from military school, I'm taller than everybody and I'm not realizing it. You know what I mean? But I remember just being in military school and stretching out. And it's probably all them workouts, man. I had my 17th birthday in military school.
How was that, though?
They smoked me. So for anybody out there who isn't military minded or don't know what smoke mean, that basically mean like, you know what I mean? They make you do push-ups and run and, you know what I mean, burpees, whatever they want you to do. In my case, they made me roll up a muddy hill, do 10 pull-ups, roll back down the muddy hill, run a lap, drink a whole canteen, and I had to keep doing that until I threw up.
Damn.
So I did that until I threw up because I had so much fucking water in me.
Right.
Because they made you drink the whole canteen. I think about that shit and I'm like, you feel me? I was strong-minded for getting through all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I graduated from there. Well, their program. I didn't graduate from high school from that, but that gave me the mindset to go back to school. You know? And so when I had came back out of military school, I remember being about 17, almost 18, and I didn't do nothing but box. I was boxing at the time. Boxing with my boy. And he live in New York now. But I was boxing. We would box all the time with our trainer. He was from San Jose. Big old buff nigga, man, from San Jose. We used to train and spar with him. So I did that for about literally a year. I wasn't living at home at this time. I mean, I would come here and there, but for the most part, I would stay with my partner's family. Right. You know what I mean? And so they was all Puerto Ricans and shit. So we used to just be in there kicking it, you know what I mean? And he held me down, man. That's like my big brother. I still talk to him every single day to this day. And he live in New York.
Nice.
So you know what I mean? That was damn almost 10 years ago.
Damn.
So, you know, I've always talked to him every single day. Whether he reaching out to me or I'm reaching out to him, whatever the case may be, we always keep that line of connection open. So, you know, it's good to have someone like that. You know what I mean?
Do you have a lot of friends? Friends is a touchy subject, man. People, how do you even qualify someone as a friend?
You know what I mean? It's like the best rule anyone ever taught you, which is treat people the way you want to be treated. You feel me?
Right.
I'm old school in that sense. So like, you feel me? Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about you. Like, you feel me? Let's get that clear right now. West don't give a fuck what nobody say about nobody else. I'ma judge that for myself. You feel me? Right. You fuck me over, then you that type of person. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in the same sense, you know what I mean? I am guarded in the sense where I'm not even gonna let you get that chance because I be reading energies and auras and shit like that. And so for my few friends that I really am with are mostly like business partners. So like my boy, Cardo, you feel me? We do Add It Up together, you know what I mean? He the one who brought me in, you know what I mean, to Add It Up. It was really like a rap group, you know what I mean? It still is.
Right.
So that's where it all came from. And then Add It Up Supply Co. was just something that we branded ourselves with. And you know what I mean? So Cardo's that's like my brother, you know, I don't even call him my friends. Right. You know what I mean? Cardo's like my brother, you know, and then we got T Mills, you know what I mean? I look at him like my brother, you know what I mean? Because he's one of those people, again, that keep that line of communication open with me. Call me all the time. It ain't got to be about no money or nothing, you know what I mean? We could just call, you feel me? Talk to each other, vent, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cocky to Hollywood. That's my little brother, you know what I mean? He been with me since like the beginning of my rap career. I remember going to Cuz Lightyear studio. Rest in peace to bro. You know what I mean? But I remember going to his studio and Cocky and Eli, you know, the one who make beats, he was there. And that was the first time I ever met Cocky. And we both kind of said the same thing to each other, like, you know, I got a kid, I got a wife, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and I'm doing this rap shit. And he like, yeah, me too, but you feel me? That ain't finna stop nothing. We finna get this going.
Right.
And I would say, like, friend-wise, like, that's one of my real close friends, because since we was young, you know what I mean? Cocky's younger than me, but since the years go on, like, we be right here with each other, just always catching up to each other, and like, that's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Because like, it'd be like, he get a new car, I get a new car, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He got this going on, You feel me? You know what I mean? And it's like it's not even competition. You know what I mean? But it's like, he's that one person who's been running on the side of me this whole time.
Right.
And I ain't asked nothing from him. You know what I mean? So, shout out to my bro Cocky for that shit, though.
No, sure.
And then, you know, my other business relationship that I'm real close with is Q Made It. You know what I mean? Q, the engineer, man, I mean.
How important is the engineer? Because engineers don't get enough credit.
I mean, I tell Q all the time, like, you know how he is responsible for a lot of people's careers. Okay, you know what I mean? Someone asked me one time, what was it, man? What did you do? Like, who did you touch? What elbow did you rub? You know what I mean? That put you at that status.
Right.
And I'm like, it's production. And everybody sit there and look at me, and I'm like, I swear to you, they're like, the beat maker? I'm like, the beat is important, but without good mixing and proper mastering, it ain't shit.
Right.
You know, you're going to be every other SoundCloud rapper or whatever, you know? But at the end of it all, you know what I mean? You got to build a relationship with someone who's trying to make the same outcome as you.
Right.
And so when me and Q work, he looking for that same outcome. I'm looking for that same outcome. And he fuels me. He challenges me. You know, he ain't one of those people where, okay, press record. No, not like that. You know what I mean? He'll sing that shit back to you.
Help you.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And so I really hope that a lot of people don't start going and fucking with Q, because that's going to close studio time for me. But at the same time, like, my boy deserves it. Like, he's definitely the best out of Sacramento, hands down. I don't care about no other engineer. They're not fucking with Q. I'm sorry. Sorry, but I'm gonna just set the record straight. They not fucking with Q when it comes to this producing. They not. His production is crazy. You know what I mean? And anybody who's working with him will tell you that.
Right.
You know, they'll tell you. Why else go anywhere else? If Q moved to LA, I'm probably gonna move to LA. You feel me?
Right.
Cause, you know, he's part of that piece. For me, at least, he's part of that piece. And I look at him like that, you know what I mean? And it's not, like I said, it's not only business. I feel like I've known him in his past life. You know what I'm saying? Right. We must have knew each other or something, because we clicked too hard. I can't stand to be around certain people. So it's like, I'm kind of standoffish when it comes to, like, you know, new people wanting to be so close to me. Right. You know, I'm like, you know, back up. You know what I mean? Because I don't really, you know, it's only like some people to hang out with them is painful for me. It's like, I'm trying to be nice, but you getting on my nerves. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, you know, but I mean, it's whatever though, you know, but like I said, you know, so friends is a touchy subject. I look at all my friends like family. So for all the people I name, like, you know what I mean? They like my family, you know what I mean? There's a couple other too, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ty Slaps. You know what I mean? TY, that's my boy for sure. You know, TY, and Tech Trays is also my boy too, his little brother. So, you know what I mean? When it comes to it, like I said, you know what I mean? The jurisdictions done fucked a lot of shit up. But at the same time, I still got love for who I got love for. And ain't nothing finna change that. Real talk. Cause you know what I mean? Like, I stand on what I stand on.
Right.
And I just I hope all this shit can just fucking, you know what I mean, chill out a little bit, so niggas could get their bag right. Cause that's all that's happening right now. Is niggas is losing out on their bag.
So it sounds like for business, like you're really big on your business, your brand. Like, did you always know how to, you know what I mean, kind of?
Nah.
Like, how did you get to the point where it's like?
I mean, I bumped my head a million fucking times. You know what I mean?
Right.
I made bad investments. You know what I mean? With people who weren't all the way, you know, to the level I needed them. You know, I did, you know, had different little things, products and stuff that come out that didn't turn out the way they were supposed to. You know what I mean? So them different bad investments and stuff like that make you realize that, you know what I mean, if you're going to gamble on anyone, just gamble on yourself.
Right.
And so for me, I make these now. I press them. You know what I mean?
No middleman.
No middleman. You know what I mean?
Most people think you can go, oh, they only charge $100 for 20 shirts. Like, how important is it to have your own, to really just make all the money yourself?
Man, I mean, It go like this. Look, it go like this. You know what I mean? You come holler at me, you know what I mean? Or most people, you know, they trying to give you 150 shirts for somewhere around $400, $500. You know, when it comes to the way we doing it, we definitely have a bigger investment up front.
Right.
But it definitely pays off in the end for a sense of like, okay, so understand this. Rather where you're paying for the shirt, you know, the people who ever doing it, they gonna say, okay, if it's more than one color, you know, that's a whole nother screen, which is another place where you're going to put the paint, right. You know what I mean, and press. So, like, when it comes to that, like, okay, one color press, you know what I mean? They going to do you like 150 shirts, $500, $450, something like that. And you could do that yourself from just buying, you know, 150 shirts for $2 a piece or whatever. And you got all the ink and everything, and you can do as many colors as you want, and you can have as many screens as you want. You know what I mean? It's like endless. You know what I mean? I can go put things on the sleeves, like, you know what I mean? You guys will see pretty much the rest of my clothes. There'll be something on the sleeve, and we getting the tags made for the bottom. So you know what I mean? It's gonna be real official. And then on top of that, you know what I mean? With the tag, you'll have a sticker tag to it also. So you know,
details, man. Do you look at other things and just be like, I want to make mine official? Because the way you, as detailed as most people just throw the slap on it, they still say Fruit of the Loom on the tag.
Exactly.
You're making it your own.
Yeah, you gotta have to rip. You gotta rip the tags out, press the. You know what I mean? You gotta do all that. And the reason being is this: competition. So how many? So if you could buy a shirt from them, you get one logo on the front, one color, and then you could buy a shirt from me. You got the hemp tag. You got the official, you know what I mean, little seal we gonna put right here on the arm. Right. You know, you get the commemorative sticker with it. You know what I'm saying? Like Vans. That's where I got that idea from. And I just see how you could go anywhere in the world and you'll see that Vans sticker slap somewhere. Right. And that's just all we trying to get to. So you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen because I won't have it no other way. You know, and so you know, whether you can or you can't, you know, it's up to you. So it's like, you know, you gotta think of those things, and I'm just a real deep thinker when it comes to stuff like that. So you gotta outthink, you know, the competition. And then on top, like, you know what I mean? Like, I done came up with songs, and then you know, someone in the industry drop it the next day. You know what I mean? Right. Not where I put mine out, but where our ideas was on the same wavelength. Right. That lets you know, like, you an innovative person. You someone who, you know, I mean, just think about how many people use the word add it up now. You know what I mean? We've been doing this since 2010, 2011. Right. So from there, and you come to now, all the people who's using add it up, not realizing that it came from us. Right. You know, and my boy, all my people in Frisco, that's where add it up originated. So it was Frisco, and then they brought me into it. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I'm just one of those people who real passionate, and you know, I'll run off with shit. Right. You know, and it's for us all for our own, you know what I mean, growth. And that's what it really is, though, man. But when it comes down to it, we're just trying to build something legendary and live after we dead. That's about it. 5
years from now.
Oh my God.
What are we looking at? What is the, you know, we have long-term goals, we got the short-term goals, and we have the for sures. 5 years for sure is going to be like.
5 years for sure, I tell you this. We already been working with different stores. 5 years for sure. Added Up Supply Co. will be in a lot of stores for sure. We thinking more like Good Stock. You know what I mean? Some of your mom and pop streetwear stores. You know what I mean?
Is that important to get those type of demographical stores? Like,
well, yeah, because we want to speak to where we come from.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And I'm really from where you had to make Payless look like Prada. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, they're gonna steal that too, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm an innovator. Me and my peoples is innovators. You know what I'm saying? Like I always give running up a check to Cocky. You know what I mean? Right. Because that song was out for 2 years before it blew up almost. Right. And now everybody got a song called Running Up a Check. Right. But let y'all know right now, I'm going to set the record straight. Once again, I'm going to set the record straight. My boy Cocky came up with that. You know what I mean? Way back in the day. You know? And I think he deserved that. You know what I mean? Cause
you know, there's going to be one person in the comments saying, no, I'm from Michigan and
That's fine. But look, I tell you like this. You know what I mean? He's Money Chase Records, right? Mm-hmm. Money Chase. His logo is literally someone chasing like this, right? Understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? I'm just trying to set the record straight because, you know, all these years, everybody want to say it, everybody want to do it, but I'm just trying to let y'all know my opinion on it is I never heard nobody say that before my boy. And even when we said it the first time, people was like, on the fence about it.
Right.
Now y'all gung-ho to it. And don't want to give no one they credit. I feel like my boy Cocky deserved the credit. So, you know.
Stamped here, Cocky gets the credit, guys.
Period. You know? Even on all that little, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's crazy, you know what I mean? I look at a lot of stuff, bruh. And he definitely is a part of the way the Bay raps nowadays.
Right.
Y'all could go listen to Cocky, What My Gun Say. You know what I mean? Go look at that. I believe that was in like 2008 or something, maybe later. And you know what I mean? He rapping like how Slimmy B and them rap. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, go check it out. You know what I mean? And do your history and then come holla at me. But that's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to it. You entitled to yours. You know what I mean? But obviously, I don't care what nobody think. You know what I mean? I already got my mind made up. So that's just how I feel.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. We're going to leave it like that. You know, so I mean, you know, that's what it's really about though. You know what I'm saying?
And for your kids, you said you want to, you know what I mean, live after you're dead. Are you leaving them anything? Do they get the business? Are they
Of course.
How important is that?
You can't give a job. You cannot, listen people, you can't give a job. You can talk to someone, hey man, I've been working here for 25 years. Will you give my son a job? Will you give my daughter? No, you can give a business though.
Right.
Your family can listen to you when you're gone. You feel me? That's why the music is so important for me. I can't hear my dad's voice no more. He didn't make music. He didn't do nothing like that. On top of that, you know, it was back in the day when it wasn't too many video recordings and stuff like that.
Right.
So, for your family to be able to hear you once you're gone and they don't have to forget your voice is a special thing. We all still hear Tupac. We all still hear Biggie. We all still hear Michael Jackson. We all still hear Prince. They living after they dead. That's what I'm trying to put out there. Is this the whole reason for me making music? Is just to live after I'm gone. Everybody gotta go.
Right.
I'm gonna do my time and I'm gonna get up out of here. But y'all keep fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the end of it all. And I think that's what really everybody wanna reach without really saying it. You know, they like, oh, you know, we wanna be the greatest, you know, whatever. Head pumped up and all. You know, you do gotta have some humble. You gotta be humble and accept that humility when it comes to that stuff, you know. But I would say, you know, that's my reason for it.
Right.
Live after I'm gone. Let them listen to me when I'm gone. You know, so it gotta get on. You know, it gotta get on. Because if that's my focus,
right,
then I'm pretty sure I will reach that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not one to doubt myself. Like I said, if you're gonna bet on someone, bet on yourself. Right. Because that's the only person who can ensure whether it happens or it doesn't. You know, and so it's like, let's keep that momentum going and instill that in your kids. You know what I mean? That's our future. You know what I'm saying? So without trying to degrade your kid or do any, you know what I mean? Because that's your future.
Right.
You know? So, you know, I let my daughter know all the time, you know? You got it.
Daughter. Oh, man, we would have got some.
Oh, yeah, I got a daughter and another baby on the way.
Woo!
Yeah. But I'm a married man. I've been married for 2 years.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Because I never get no married people on here. Married man.
Married man.
How long?
I've been married for 2 years, but we've been together for 9. You know what I mean? I ain't never stepped out on the relationship for what? Right. You know, and anybody want to comment and say bullshit and start shit, that shit's funny. But the real of it is I'm a solid guy, you know what I mean? And you know, if I'm looking for something else, if you're gonna cheat, you might as well just leave. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kinda, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, just like you, nigga, you out there thinking you gangster. You feel me? You out there thinking you gangster, nigga. you got feelings too. I got emotions, feelings, all that shit. We all human.
Right.
So you feel me? Let's accept that humility and just be, you feel me? How we are, and you feel me? Pick who you want. You know what I mean? I'm not telling everybody to get married. I'll tell you shit. It's working for me. I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm happy. You know what I mean? I go home to someone I love every night.
Right.
You know what I mean? So either way it goes, you know what I mean? I bet. Actually, matter of fact, I know 100%. Everybody out there want that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody. But you gotta stop looking. It's gonna come to you. And that's my philosophy on it.
We're almost at that time. Man, I wish we'd have gotten to kids. We just gotta have a part 2. That's all that means. But look, question. Your daughter. Yeah. 15 years down the line. Let's do 20. 20 years down the line, she finds a man like you. Who you are today. Are you welcoming this? Because you know who you are today.
Look, he got to check the boxes.
What's the boxes?
The boxes is like this, man. You know what I mean? First off, I'm gonna put it like this. You know what I mean? Sense of security is everything. So, like, you know, if I could tell that my daughter feels secure around you, then you check a box. If you generally ain't one of them, you know what I mean? You just trying to take my daughter for a ride, you know, believe me, I could tell. You feel me? I'm a bad boy as you every single time. You know what I mean? For real. I'm not playing. So, you know, and for anyone out there, you know, beware. Because I do got a registered gun. And I will use it. So, you know what I mean? When it comes down to it, you know what I mean? Like I said, sense of protection. You can't be on no fuck shit. You definitely got to respect my daughter. If I ever see you disrespect my daughter, then, you know what I mean? I'm going to knock out your fucking teeth. So it's like, that's a hard subject, but, you know, it will have to be someone who show me they man enough.
So if it's you today, 20 years from now with your daughter.
Oh, well, are you at
your best you?
Yeah, I'm at my best me. You know, and a lot of people tell me, you know, they see the change in me. And it's for the better, you know. I'm not as wild as I used to be, and I'm not as, you know, spur of the moment, go do some fucking weird shit or dumb shit that could get me, you know, a case, you know, because that's at the end of the day, that's the worst thing for me. But I tell you this though, a cell isn't as small as a casket, so you feel me? At all means, you know what I mean. We're gonna avoid that casket, but I mean. Just don't fuck up, like, you know what I mean? Even if it, like, you know, even me, you know what I mean? Because I'm human, but ain't nothing gonna happen, you know, if my daughter ends up with someone like me. You know, you always end up with someone like your pops or your mom anyway. So if she end up with someone like me, she in good hands. Because I'm riding until the wheels fall off. Right. You know what I mean? So she in good hands if she with someone like me. But they gonna definitely have to check them boxes.
No, of course.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't know because I have boys, but
yeah, okay. See,
you still got boxes to check on that.
Oh, for sure.
You can go a whole nother way.
I mean, well, really, you know, them girls got to pass the mom test now. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, on that case, you know, man, you know, but my daughter, you know, she kind of a you know, she a social butterfly, and she like to sing and dance and take pictures, and she swear to God she a model already. So, you know, it's like, you know, I caught her the other day crushing up crayons and coconut oil and making some type of lip gloss or something. You know, my baby, yeah, you know, my baby only 6. She might come out with the next MAC makeup. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying.
A billionaire.
Yeah, you know, so. She definitely got the drive. She always going. She always moving. You know what I mean? So, for sure, you know. So, I'm just ready to see what the future holds. I know for me, I'm gonna keep applying pressure and sticking to it. And for anybody who been waiting on some new music, I got some new music.
Talk about it.
I got some new music coming called "By My Side." It's really a song about how I feel about me and my wife. And it's really just, you know, my wife and my daughter, really, because those are my babies. Right. You know what I mean? And it's called By My Side. And that'll be dropping sometime next month. Stay tuned for the date. You know what I mean? It'll be everywhere, iTunes everywhere. y'all maybe even got a video coming up, you know? Just stay tuned for a video you really want. High energy, lots of fun. You know, I don't need too many people in it. I'm gonna just do it myself and we're gonna go crazy. So y'all just stay tuned to that. It's gonna be with a dope ass videographer, and man, we gonna shoot something crazy. So just stay tuned for that.
Hey, one more, since we're on music, what is something? Last question. With the young rappers out there today, they willing to do a lot of things. What are you not doing to get on? Like, let's say Tekashi.
I would never look.
Like,
listen.
How far are we going? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want it. How much do you want it? You know what I'm saying?
I'll say like this. I've had chances to beef with niggas and blow it up and make songs and be fucking trolling, go to they hood, you know. And I'm good in they hood. You know, go to they hood, do all this other shit. You know, I've had the chance to do that. And really, at the end of the day, that don't make you a street nigga. That make you a clown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you feel me? If you street, you gonna keep it in the street. All this internet shit was invented, you know what I mean, by niggas who don't like the streets.
Right.
You feel me? That's why I think the perception is fucked up nowadays. Everybody say, oh, I'm street, I'm street, I'm street. But at the same time, bro, you keeping all your beef on the internet. So I don't respect it. I don't condone it. I'll never do no 6ix9ine, Tekashi, no, none of that. I'll never be a troll just because I don't got time. Like, that's fucking wasting my fucking energy and time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll never be like that. But I know a lot of people willing to do some weird shit, you know, to get on. Not me. I will never.
For the record.
To all that shit and to all the people, fuck off. You feel me? You better give me, like I tell her like this, like, you feel me? Even if a motherfucker came to me with $100,000 deal and some extras on the table, fuck off. I could make that myself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me some life-changing shit. And not just my life, my whole fucking family.
Right.
Feel me? Bring that deal to my table and we got it. So other than that, I plan to build myself up and get a partnership. I don't want no deal, I don't want no regular deal. So I plan to build myself up and get a partnership with someone for the artist formerly known as Jay West for the Added Up ENT. You feel me? Added Up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Through Added Up. It ain't gonna be ever their artist. It'll just be it'll be a partnership through my label for the artist known as Jay West. It'll never be, you know what I mean, no other shit like that. So I plan to just build myself up till they realize that I'm worth it. And that's all that is, and that's what it comes with. And you know, I learned that from someone I've been watching and listening to for a long time. You know what I mean? Shout out Nipsey Hussle.
Right.
That's definitely, you know, someone I look up to in the sense of inspiration in the way he move, and you know, his realism. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't put themselves out as that real, and you know what I mean? All the gangster shit aside, he's a solid person. He's a good individual.
Right.
And that's all we really all want to be anyway, is a good individual, someone who can provide and protect for the people they love, and that's the main goal. Right. You know, if it ain't, then what the fuck? You know what I mean? No, fuck, sure. I can't even tell you anything more important. I don't think there is anything more important than family. You know? I don't think there is, you know? Money definitely isn't more important than family.
Right.
But taking care of your family is important. So if you do it for the love of your family and not for money, more than likely you'll get money for the love of your family.
Right.
You know, you gotta look at different things like that. That's just the way I think. But
no, we for sure gonna have to have a part 2, man. I got hella more questions, but yeah, we're gonna save it, man. Any social media?
Yeah, y'all can all go follow me at Jay West. That's JAYYWE $. You know, on all iTunes and SoundCloud, anything like that. Instagram ain't let me get the $, so it's just JAYYWES on Instagram. You'll know it's me, cause you'll see the chain in the picture. And yeah, man, y'all follow me, show me love, like, comment. I pretty much reply to anything. Like I said, I'm a real human being. I'm not out here just trying to front or flex or nothing like that. You know what I mean? All this, what you looking at, this hard work in the making.
Right.
And you know, we ain't gonna stop. Ain't never gonna stop. But yeah, Jay West, you know what I mean? Be looking out for a lot of merch. If you see me out, ask for some stickers. I give you some stickers. Other than that, website should be up a little later on this year. Just wanted to get it all the way right. And yeah, y'all just keep looking out, man. Keep supporting. I appreciate everyone who's been supporting me. All the love from my fans. All the love from the nice comments I get and the different producers and stuff like that out of state and out of the country. I appreciate all of y'all. And just keep staying tuned, man, because I'm definitely something to watch.
For sure, for sure. Until next time, man.
Until next time.
W4T.TV. For sure.